All right, Karen, go ahead.
All right. Well, hello and welcome to our team call on May 12th here for, well, it's actually Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those that are mothers and to those that are fur baby mothers too, because that counts. Because I was a fur baby mama one time. Anyway, my name is Karen Adams, and I'm so glad that everybody that can be here is here. And I am excited to share with you some new stuff I actually learned. So, what an awesome opportunity to learn about the stuff that we have available to us that's free. Like that was one of my biggest things too, is that it's free. It's free for anybody who's part of Vital 180. And so if you are listening to this and you're part of Vital 180, or you don't know if you're a part of Vital 180, ask the person that introduced you to Young Living, and they'll let you know. So for those that are on this team, you are part of Vital 180, which is a fantastic resource for learning and education and helping people just be better, including helping yourself be better, right? So that was huge. And basically what I'm going to cover this evening is kind of what's available, the welcome guide tour, and also, oh, it's part of the welcome guide. We'll go over it. I was like, what else is there? But don't you worry. Anyway, so this is, I have the screen up right now. So this is Vital 180. If you are not a part of Vital 180 yet, you can go ahead and get registered. And the way that you do that is that you just kind of just put in your Young Living number and your actual Young Living password as well. If you're, that's after you're registered. And then it usually takes about a day or two in order to say, yep, you're registered, go ahead and get started. So it gets started. So anyway, so this is our Vital 180. This is our team page. And this is an amazing, amazing resource. And I absolutely love it. And here's the other cool thing. If you, I'm trying to move this around here. Sorry about that. So if you, you can share everything that we have here digitally. So that if you want to share a simple sharing booklet or the welcome guide, which we're going to kind of go over today, if you want to share that, you can do that digitally. You can actually just copy and you can just copy it right to your text message or your email or whatever. And when you click, when the person clicks on the link, it will actually take them to that page, even if they're not registered with Vital 180, which was kind of cool. I was just testing it earlier today to make sure. My aunt and mother-in-law were here today, and so I'm like, hey, click on this link and see if it works. And it does. So that's perfect. So I was very excited to hear about that. So again, so go to www.vital180.com, get logged in. If you're not registered, get registered. If you don't know, ask the person that invited you to Young Living. And then once you're here, you can go ahead and go to all these links here. The one that we're going to focus on today is the education aspect of things. It's a great, oh man, it's just awesome. So it's great to use for any of the guides or the business in a box. Can everyone see that when I hover over it? Can you see like the whole thing that comes up? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Some people are giving me some thumbs up, but I just wanted to make sure that you could see those all. The one that we're gonna focus on right now is the guides. This guide is wonderful. It has a grow guide, a share guide, a simple sharing booklet, which is fantastic. In fact, I don't know if they see this one later, but this is the simple sharing one. It's a quick little thing. I'll kind of go into that a little bit more just so you guys can see it. But the one I'm going to focus on right now is a welcome booklet. This is a great booklet to help other people get started. And in fact, it's a great reference for yourself too. So I usually gift, I don't give that immediately. So this welcome booklet, if somebody gets signed up with me and they take a kit, I usually give them a couple things. And one of the things that I like to give comes from oh, I forget the place this comes from. Life Science Publishing. It is fun and easy recipes. That's what I give with them right away. And then I would send the welcome kit later on. And here's why. Because they just got their kit. They just got their oils. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. The welcome kit really goes into it, but the recipe book kind of gives them like little recipes to get started, diffuser recipes and whatnot. The welcome kit I'll send later on where I can actually go through and do a tour. And I believe last week we did a tour of the, we did a tour, didn't we? Did we do a tour of the virtual office? Anyway, if we did, this all includes it. So this welcome book right here includes everything that includes the virtual office tours, includes ER, includes diffuser recipes. So it's all in one and it's all here for you, which is fantastic. And I'm going to try and get it to where we can actually see it on one page. And it's going to be smaller, but I'll kind of go over it. So this is the welcome book. Again, you can go ahead and just send the link. The way that you send a link is just kind of click up here and you copy it. And then you can paste it into an email. You can paste it, if you're doing this on your phone, you can paste it into a text. So it works out great. This is the great information right here that they can go ahead and put their information and their sponsor and enroller and any of the Vital 180 info. So your password, your sub team, your sub URL. So these are good to know. And this is a great reference for them. It gives them a nice little welcome. Hey, welcome to 180. 180, this is the best team in the planet. And it really is, because this is free stuff for us, guys. Like, this is a great, great tool. The next page, it kind of goes into an index and then getting started. It talks about like, hey, go get your oils. No, seriously, go get your oils and get the kit. And then it talks about the little card that's in every kit and how this references the oils that are in there. Look inside. And another great thing that I actually had a friend of mine who got started and she didn't know about the little stress away underneath. So it tells it right here. Now might be a great time to drop a few oils into your diffuser while you continue to discover this. And it talks about lifting up the little compartment, the secret compartment where the stress away and the ninja and the thieves is. I now make that part of my whole thing when I talk to people like, hey, did you find your stress away yet? So anyway, but this is the other little overview. And then it goes into managing your account. So just how when we do a virtual office tour, this is talking about how to get into Young Living. How do you get to your account? It even gives nice little tips too. So I'll go into how to use this as well. So you can send them the link and be like, hey, we'd like to go over the welcome guide with you today. What's a welcome guide? Well, that's great. We'll send you the link and we'll set up a call when we can talk to each other. And this kind of goes over how to get in. And you know what? Why don't you save your login as a favorite on your toolbar? So then that way it's easy to access. If you forget your password, it teaches you how to do it. And then it also goes into whole navigating your account, which is fantastic. I mean, this really does the work for you. It's better when you go through it with them, right? Instead of just like, here's a guide, good luck. No, it's better if you go through it with them. So then that way you can kind of bring up some things and you can cater it to them. And not only just that, but at the end of this, of this welcome book, it kind of goes into a 90-day plan for them. Here's anything to edit your information. The Get Familiar are really great little sections that you can go over with them. It's really, really a nice tool. This one here is navigating your account. So this kind of goes over the whole quick order. A lot of people, including myself, when I first got started, I'm like, what do you mean quick order, essential order? Like, what are these things? And it kind of goes into that for you, which is very nice tool to use. It gives graphics. It gives the how to. You press 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the order out the door, to your door. Here it goes. Or that's how we roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And not only just that, but then if it gives you nice little graphics here too. Here's some deep relief, Rutavala, stress away. So you can even go into some product education while going through this welcome booklet. Does that make sense to everyone? So not only do you have the whole, hey, this is how to do it, but hey, oh yeah, deep relief. Have you heard about this? This stuff is amazing for muscles. I know you're working out. You're trying to get that summer body. So this would really be really helpful to you after a long run or after your workout. Rutavala, that's a must-have in my house. Rutavala knocks my son out, and me too. Just rub it on your big toe or just rub it on the back of his neck. Out like a light. That really helps calm things down. Stress away, who doesn't need more stress away? Yeah, you can go ahead and use the one in your bottle, but we also have it in a roller too. That way it's easily accessible. You just pop the top and roll it on. So there's lots of little things that you can use as you're going through this. So, also the Get Live help, that's really good, right? So if you want to chat, the chat's open 7 days a week. Right? A lot of people didn't know that. I didn't know that until, like 2 years into using Young Living. I'm like, what? The chat's open on Sundays? So yeah, they have limited time, but that's the way that you can reach Young Living on a Sunday is through the live chat. Good to know. And then you can tell them your stories too. And this is a great time too, just to step back and create your story about Young Living with this, right? Like, I was using quick orders, but then somebody explained to me this is exactly what Central Rewards were. Or you can even say, when it comes to like the times when there is heavy shipping periods, it's a lot of the times we use FedEx or UPS or whatever, and you might want to order your products a little bit earlier if you think you're going to run out. So add your own little tips about Young Living, about how to get your order in, about what you order, so add your own stuff into this guide as well. Okay, this is increase your oily intel. So not only are we a part of Vital 180, we are a part of, not only are we a part of Young Living, but we're part of Vital 180, but this kind of goes into the whole Young Living central office. So this kind of tells them exactly how to go ahead and get started, how to get to this YL Central, how to learn more. And if you guys haven't gone into that thing's amazing. I think I'm logged in here. Nope, just kidding, not logged in. But the whole office kind of goes through it too. So you could take that opportunity and say, well, let's just make sure we can get into the office. This is exactly how you do it. And there are lots of different apps out there, or not apps, but websites that you can actually share your screen. So if your person is farther away and you need to, you can go to sharemyscreen.com, or you can just Google Share My Screen. And there are a lot of web-based applications where you can actually shadow that person, or you can share your own screen, or they can share their screen, even better. So you can help walk them through so you can see exactly what they're seeing. So that's a little tidbit too, to help for those that are further away. Okay, so all right, so this is getting started, the Young Living Central, and then right down here it talks about, did you know that we organize a grand convention? Hey, do you know that there's one coming up in July? Have you gotten your ticket? Oh, I heard they're sold out. Oh, but I know how to get you some tickets. There are people that are reselling their tickets, so you can promote one of the other events that are coming out. Or your local event. Promote your local event. Because here's the biggest thing. When I got into oils, as I'm sure other people have, I knew nothing about them. Nothing. I was like, I've heard about these things. They seem pretty cool. Let me try them, right? And then I started using them like, oh man. And then I went to a local event or a local class. I'm like, oh, I just learned a whole bunch. And then I went to another bigger event and I'm like, oh my gosh, where have these been my whole life? Why haven't I learned how to take care of my body, right? And that would just ultimately lead into the whole team training. So the Vital 180, the booklet that we're using now, has all these wonderful references that we can use. We can use the intro to oils, the intro to YL, the Ninja Red. This is just a huge amount of information that we have available at our fingertips. And this is just introducing them to all of them that are available. Then we can go, have you heard about Essential Rewards? It's the best way to go ahead and get your products. If you're going to plan on ordering more than one time a year, this is the best way to do it. And you know what? I know that you're really focusing on your health and wellness, and Essential Rewards is the way to do it. Not only do you get products shipped to you at a lower rate, or you can even talk about YL Go. I don't think this one does cover YL Go, but you can talk about YL Go. You can talk about what you just got for free. You can talk about how many points you just redeemed. Like for us and our family, we just redeemed like 200 points and got all these free products. Like, hello, why would you not do that, right? And there's lots of other videos that are out there through this team and through Young Living and through YouTube, but through this team too. I believe the DNA Wellness has them all up on their YouTube channel. But the team goes through how to talk to them about Essential Rewards. And here's one of the coolest things. When it comes to this booklet, you're just using this as a tool to guide them to the best way to take care of themselves, right? It's not about you trying to sell Essential Rewards. It's not about you trying to teach them how to, all about the oils, because I sure as heck do not know all about the oils, because I didn't even know we have some of these oils. I was just like, oh, we have Australian something? I'm like, huh, didn't even know that. So this is giving them all the options that they have available, right? So how do they know how do they know about Essential Rewards if, number one, you didn't tell them, right? And I don't know about you, but I like to be an informed consumer. And this way you're helping them to be informed to make the best decision for their health and their family, right? So this tool is very, very helpful. It gives them diffuser recipes like, hello. And not only just this, what I really like about these diffuser recipes is that they don't focus on the starter kit oils, right? So if you look at here, they have some of them, but then this one, they have bergamot, lemongrass, grapefruit. That isn't in the starter kit. So if you look down here, Christmas spirit and cardamom, like that isn't in the starter kit. So then that introduces them to different smells. And if you have them and if you're sitting down with them, you can bring those with you as you go through this. You can do it virtually to save some money, or to just do things virtually and send them the link so they can have it later, or you can actually give them a book. I don't have one of those. But this kind of goes into the whole Young Living lifestyle in the bedroom, in the gym, in the bathroom, in the office, in the kitchen. This is where you're going to find all the Young Living materials. And I like how they kind of like put this color and everything else is in black and white. I kind of thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, this is what I really wanted to spend more time focusing on. And you know what? I am going to be completely transparent with you and tell you that I have yet to do this with another person. But I do this with myself. And so I kind of like, man, why haven't I done this with another person if it's helped me? Why haven't I done this? It's okay. I could do this. I'm going to do this with another person. Anyway, this is the Wellness Consult. What this does is goes over the top 3 primary health goals of who you're sitting down and talking with. And what do we know about goals, right? We know that, look at my cat. This cat is crazy. Anyway, sorry. It's going to start attacking me pretty soon. Anyway, so it goes over the 3 primary health goals of what they want to achieve. And what we know about goals is that if they write them down, then they will ultimately be more successful in those goals. Excuse me while I remove my cat. Whoa. Good Lord. All right. So what would you like to, and not only just that, so, hey, what are some primary health goals? You could just ask them, what are some primary health goals? And you know what's sad is that I don't think people really have primary health goals. They're so busy taking care of kids, or taking care of their house, taking care of other things. They work, all these things. Well, wait a minute. Let's stop. Let's treat your body the way that it needs to be treated. Is it drinking more water? Well, great. Let's add some lemon to that. Is it trying to get something, lose weight? Is it trying to get all your toxins out of your home? What is it? So what I love about this is, what would you like to experience more of in your health? Like, it just asks you. So if they really don't know what their health goals are, and to be honest with you, a lot of Americans don't, right? They just kind of go through and, hey, if the doctor wants me to go ahead and take this med, I'm going to take this med, instead of trying to prevent it from happening, right? So what would you like to experience more? Man, I would love some more energy. I am exhausted. It's come about 2 o'clock. I need like coffee, sugar, and all these things just to get me to dinner time and just to get these kids in bed. Well, great, we can help you focus on that. Or are you looking to get more toxins out of your house? Are you looking to have more nutrition in your house? What would you like? And it kind of goes over this. So which lifestyle choices can you make to best support your wellness? Toxin overload. And this is where you can kind of go into a little bit of your own story if you've experienced toxin overload, which my family has, right? So, and I know some other people have had the same experience, but huge changes in my son's health and my health after we got all these toxins out. And this is where you can share your story, because here's the deal. You want to help people see what these products are going to do for them, right? And how do they know, and how do you know if it hasn't done anything for you? And if it hasn't, that's okay. You know people that it has, right? So take care of you. That's a huge thing for me. We're always giving, and, I work full time. I got a kid. I've got, a lot of other stuff going on, and I volunteer a lot and all these other things. Take care of you. What is that? Well, great. We can go ahead and, it kind of gives some free stuff that they can do. It's not just talking about the products, but hey, you set a bedtime routine. You unplug at least an hour before going to bed. Schedule you time. Make it that important. And I think we really need to get to them to realize that they're worth this, right? They're worth getting all the toxins out. They're worth spending time and just relaxing. Put some stress away, diffuse some frankincense. Man, just chill for an hour before you go to bed and see how it does. If you need help shutting off your brain, let's try some Rutavala or lavender or something. So I just really, really like how this guide focuses on stuff that's completely attainable outside of Young Living, because that's what we're about. We're about helping them be the best that they can be. These products help come alongside for sure, but it kind of focuses on that. Here's some additional support. So if they're like, my gut is a mess right now. Well, there's cleanses that we have. Or you can just literally look right here and say, oh, your gut, that's a digestive issue, and read what is good for their gut. Oh, Digest, that came in your, let me give you an example. Digest. Oh my gosh, Digest is absolutely amazing. My son, I love it, because when he says he has an upset tummy, he says, Mommy, I have an upset tummy. I need Digest. He knows exactly what to do. He puts it on his tummy and he rubs it in. Or if you have the Vitality, go ahead and drop 1 or 2 drops in your water before you eat a heavy meal, and that will really help aid in digestion. It's a great blend specific to your digestive system, right? Those are just examples that I have in my own family. JuvaCleanse Vitality. This is an amazing oil. You can go ahead and do the same thing. Ninja Red. Oh my gosh, have you put your Ninja Red in your freezer yet? I'm telling you, it's a great summer treat. Just drop it in the freezer. It's a little slushy. The kids love it. You love it. It's great. If you haven't had your Ninja Red yet, when I first tried it, you might need to dilute it with a little water. It was a little too much for all of our family. So we diluted it in a little bit of water. In fact, my son, that's what he asks for school now. He asks for his 2 ounces of Ninja Red in his little sports bottle, and that's what he has. Might sneak some MindWise in there too sometimes. But Life 9 is amazing for your digestion. It has, and if you don't know what these products are, you can also flip to the virtual office and read exactly what Life 9 does and exactly what it has in there. All these tools are free. They're available to us. So Essentialzyme 4, man, I tell you what, Essentialzyme 4 is amazing. I have it like an hour before my biggest meal. It works fantastic with helping with the digestive, for your digestive system. 5-day nutritive cleanse. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not done this, it is still out of stock. You gotta do it. It's amazing. It's great. And you can tell your own personal story, but again, if you don't have these personal stories, our team, Vital 180, as well as multiple other Facebook pages, has personal story after personal story after personal story. You can just search it on the Facebook page, or you can just Google it and look it up, right? I mean, so, and just be honest with people too. Like, Cleansing Trio, I've done it, but let's say I haven't. Cleansing Trio, I really haven't done that one yet, but I've heard great things about it. Let me make sure I get back to you, or I tag you in one of the posts on the Cleansing Trio in any of our Facebook groups, right? Because again, you can't be everything to everyone, right? That's why we're part of an amazing team. All right. So if they want to have like hair, skin, nails, I mean, it kind of goes over the whole thing. Lymph, immune system, musculoskeletal system, nervous system, and it gives you products that are right there. Respiratory. And here's the biggest thing right here. I commit to a 90-day wellness plan based on my self-assessment, which products would best support me. Create or pick a wellness box. So this is 30 days, first one, second month, and third month. And this is going to help them stick to it. And not only just that, but think of it like this. So like when I first got started, I was like, I don't really want to call them. And I'm a little nervous. Like, what do I say? What do I do? No, with this, you are now setting up the expectation of what their job is to get their health better. And you just follow up like, hey, I know that you ordered, I don't know, let's say Ninja Red. Like, I know you ordered the Ninja Red. How's that going? Oh man, I haven't even started that. What? You haven't started that yet? Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. Do it for 30 days and you will see the difference or feel the difference, right? Or whatever it is. So this provides an opportunity and a tool for you to get back to them and say, hey, I know you're on your 90-day wellness plan. How did the first month go? I know you ordered blah, 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 whatever. What you can do with this too is that they can fill it out. You can take a picture of it, or you can give them any of the wellness box that we currently have, right? So start thinking inside the box. Again, this gets them on their goal to getting healthier and better, taking control of their health and wellness. And again, you can just put it in comparison to stuff that we already have out there. So like, what are some of those subscription boxes? Stitch Fix or other things that are out there where they don't even get to pick their own product. Like that, I don't know. Like, I'm just going to spend $50 a month and I'm going to see what I get in the box. And most people don't even use this stuff. And most stuff is toxic anyway. So that's a whole different story. But we already have some of the boxes already set out right here. This stuff is amazing. Like, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see how big and beautiful this is and all the details behind it, because I love this. So right here, well, I really want to get rid of a lot of the toxins in my home. That's a great first step. Look at, we have a clean machine box right here. It goes ahead and goes into it. A bar of soap, a dish soap, laundry soap, veggie, fruit and veggie soap, whatever one you want. Boop, boop, boop. It gives you the monetary value, the PV value. It gives you everything that you need right here. And oh yeah, remember how I talked to you? And this is something that you can always bring up, which is great when you're using tools that are all inclusive like this. Hey, remember how I told you about those essential rewards and how you earn points and how I just redeemed like 200 points? Look, your first 3 months, you get 10% back. So when you purchase $100, you get 10% back. So you get 10 bucks in points back. So that can be a free lemon oil, that could be a free, or you can let them accumulate like I do and then buy a lot of stuff. So you can paint the picture for them. Total Babe box kind of goes into all the beauty supplies that we have, or the makeup that we have, which I'm so excited that's actually on sale right now. And there's a couple more, but I don't know where my thingy went because I think I zoomed in too much. Okay, there it is. Okay, here's my little page. This goes into a fitness box. So yeah, I know you're really working out right now, and here's some great things that we can use to help you. Sulfurzyme. If you don't know what Sulfurzyme does, you can go ahead and go again to your virtual office and kind of go through it. Or you can just tag them in a post. AminoWise is specifically, all this is specifically for them working out. You got your Fur Babies box. Oh, look at the leashes in the shape of a heart. That's so cute. Anyway, Big Kids box. So this goes into the kids stuff. Sleek, so skinny jeans box. This goes into the sleek stuff. So again, this is set up for their monthly box. Look at how awesome this is. Check, check, check. Yeah, I want to get this, 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 and this. Perfect. Great idea. The Littles box, so it goes into our seedlings line. And here's the other thing when it comes to this. So when you're going through this and you're showing them what the boxes are available, you can take this time to educate them for the stuff that you do know, right? Like your skin is your #1 organ. Anything you put on your skin, it's going to end up into your bloodstream within 20 minutes tops. I mean, think about it. Think about nicotine patches. Baby, they have other types of patches. It goes right into your blood system. Why would you want to put any toxic ingredients on your baby? Right? Let's go ahead and get you some of that stuff for your baby. The Man Up box, the beauty box, which is the skincare line. Ninja Red box. Oh my gosh, you were talking about how you needed more energy in your life. Let me tell you about Ninja Red. If you haven't had your 2 packets that came in your starter kit, put those in the fridge right away. It tastes better when it's cold. Let's get you some Ninja Red. But not only is there Ninja Red here, but there's also multigreens. I'm telling you, girlfriend, if you are tired, take your multigreens. Just don't take them after 2 o'clock because then you'll be up all night like I was. So it kind of goes into these things. You can also talk about how some people mix the Ninja Red with the Zing and the Nitro for a 2 o'clock. They're getting a little low. Go ahead and take a Nitro, which is great for clarity. Does it have caffeine? Well, I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to the virtual office and look and see whether or not it does. So these are things that I'm just trying to give you examples of how you can use this as well. Is this helping you guys? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I saw a couple head shakes, so that's good. Beauty box, and again, you can go right into the beauty box. And to be honest with you, I've never bought any beauty box. I've never bought any of these art things. I've used my points for them, right? What a great example. Say, you know what? I've never purchased any of these things because I've used my points, so I've never really spent cash on them. You've never spent cash? How did you do that? Well, it's by utilizing the box and like saving up my points. And then at the end here, it kind of gives you any more links. So get connected. One of the other great things is they have all these scanning codes here where they can go ahead and just scan it with their phone and it automatically puts them into where it needs to go. And then they're like, I really like this. I think my friend Becky and Julie, I don't know who those are, but Anyway, I think Becky and Julie would really like these. You know what? That's a great thing. Do you want to have a party? No, no, no. I want to talk to them on my own. But what do you think I should say? Great. Ah, I got a great tool for you. Go to go to Vital 180, go to education, go to your guides, and right here, simple sharing booklet. You can share them. You can send them the link. They can go through it. You can go through it with them. So this is what we have through Vital 180. This is a great tool. There we go. Here again, copy the link and you just send it to them. Simple sharing, I absolutely love this. If you've never had one of these, you can go ahead and purchase them here. You can go ahead and look through it via the link. But before we get into that, the welcome guide. So just so you know, it's $15 for 10 of them, which is fantastic. That's like a steal of a deal. So because the ones that I showed you earlier, these that I have here, the recipes, fun and easy recipes with your starter kit, these are like $2.50. So what is that, $25 for 10 of them? But yeah, so they have this whole tool here. Oh, you want to share with Becky and Julie? Well, do you want to do a call? No, 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 I want to talk to them myself. Okay, no problem. But you know, this is a great guide, so you can go ahead and just kind of look through it, and they might be able to enjoy this too, you know. And this is a great guide here, a simple sharing guide. It goes through the standards of what we have, the partnership principles, why Young Living is the best ever, third-party testing, and then it kind of goes into how to use your oils. I mean, like, this is a great guide too. Topically, dietary. This one, I absolutely love this. I reference this when I am at vendor events all the time. I bring this out and I said, look it takes 75 lemons for this 15 ml of lemon. That's why it smells so potent. Or it takes a whole pound to make a 15 ml. So when I'm talking about the 5 mLs that come in the starter kit, I'm like, oh, it takes 1/3 of a pound, right? Anyway, it takes 25 lemons to put in to get a 5 ml of that. Again, this little graphic here, I absolutely love. And then it kind of goes into the starter kit. And again, this is the share guide or simply sharing booklet. And it kind of goes over each little oil that's available. And they can read it, or they can be like, oh, look, it helps with hair care, camping spray, sleep, deodorant. Lavender is amazing. Or people can just use it and scan it, and it'll actually take them to what lavender does. This booklet's very, very powerful tool. Kind of goes over everything, goes into Ninja, what it does, what it is. People are like, what is this? I'm like, it's juice. It's the best kind of antioxidant juice you can buy on the planet. Ninja Zing, Ninja Nitro, and then it kind of goes over into Thieves too, which is great. These graphics right here are so useful in the aspect of, is it good or bad, right? Like, is it good for you or bad for you? May contain neurotoxins, chemicals that even in a small amount could be toxic to children. No, Thieves doesn't have that. So I like utilizing this one too. This kind of goes into the sleep that we have and other things. So again, being part of Vital 180 is absolutely amazing. We have lots and lots of tools that are out there. And here's one of the things that I wanted to give you as takeaways. So the welcome guide is a great tool, but here's the thing. If you're not on a 90-day plan for your health and wellness, then how can you help somebody else get on one? And I'm not saying that to you, I'm saying it more to me, right? Because I'll put in my head, oh yeah, I wanna be healthy. Or I want to focus on my skin. Like right now, for some reason, my skin's getting all funky. Like something's going on with it. But then I'm so thankful that you guys gave me this to do, because I'm like, oh, well, then maybe I should put myself on a 90-day plan on how to help my skin. Right? And maybe that could just be the month 1, it's just going to be the art line. Month 2, it's going to be like water and internal hydration, internal vitamins and oils that can be taken internally, the vitality that can help with the skin, right? So anyway, that's just some of the things that I wanted to give for takeaways is 90-day plan. If you're not on one, get on one, because your guys are already using the products, but let's make it in a focused way so that we can help others. And not only just that, but then we can share our stories, right? Because I think it's the stories that are very, very helpful when it comes to what Young Living has done for you, right? For me personally, it's changed a lot in my whole family's life. So ordering, you can go ahead whenever you're on any of these guides, back down here, you can click on here and it'll take you to the ordering site, and it's a very good way. Not only just that, but for tax purposes, it kind of gives you a whole account. And so when you're doing your taxes, you can print that off, and these are all tax write-offs to help with your sharing. So this one is $250. That's the simple sharing, and 10 of them. It only comes in 10 booklets. It's $25. You can take and split them. So I know some people that buy half, right? So it's only half of it. And then the welcome booklet, that again is $15 for 10 of them. And again, you can probably share it with some people. And you just add a sticker. So, all right. I have other things here, but I think I just wanted to focus and keep it more to Vital 180 and how to get people started off right, including yourself. So thank you for the opportunity to share. I hope you guys learned some things. Do you guys have any questions? Comments? Concerns? No. Okay.
I guess I just wanted to add, like, I know I also haven't been focusing on and using this. And one of the books that I just went through was, I can't remember the full title, but it's about the flywheel, and it's by Jim Collins, who does Good to Great. And one of the things that he was mentioning in the book is, like, if your flywheel seems to be stalled, one of the things that you have to do is to dig back into your systems and see where you're not executing. And so I feel more motivation to do better follow-up with my current team members and get people started off right, knowing that I just have these tools that I need to be digging into and using. So I'm probably going to order a whole bunch of these. And even if it's 3 months later and I never did it with someone, you know, at least give them the option to go through it so that we can get them on a wellness plan. So that's my takeaways.
Thanks, Tashina. Yeah, and I think that's one of the other things too that, just like you, like it. If people, when, I guess I could say not if, but when people choose to build this as a business, when you utilize the tools that are available to your team, you're going to create the duplication that you want. And this is going to help propel your whole team forward. Why? Because when somebody comes to your team and is like, hey, have you started your 90-day plan? No, what's that all about? Whoa, here's your booklet. You know, it's going to create that whole moving forward as a team. And that's something, you know, me too, Tashina, like, it's like 90-day plan. I need to do that for myself. But I think one of the biggest things too is that being a part of Vital 180 and having these tools available to us is going to create the duplication that we need. Okay.
All right, I think with that, we can go on to events.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be getting back into and having our monthly spa party. So that's super exciting. It's in a different location, but still in Waterford, still the exact same amount of time to to get to it. It's just off of M59 instead of Dixie Highway. So that will be Sunday the 19th at 3:30. So new stuff. Like I got a bunch of information from beauty school. So doing some face massages, and then I also have a foot salt lamp. So tons of new stuff if you've been to our spa parties in the past that you'll get to see and experience. But of course, the focus is on allowing everyone who needs to and want to try our toxic-free skincare products and try our toxic-free makeup, because we know that women are very, very attached to it. And they don't, like, someone posted in one group, can I get my money back if I order the makeup? Like, people that's like one of the last things that we want to let go of, because it's so difficult. You know, most of us have imperfect skin. And so once we find our foundation color and we find our stuff and it's working, it's not melting off our face. Like, it takes us so long to want to give it up. So that's why we offer this to all of Team YL to come play, so that we can all have more and more stories about how amazing the skincare is. Thereafter, on Tuesday, that following Tuesday, I will have an online class on Got Oils Now What, for those that didn't make our in-person class. And then the last Tuesday of the month, I will have that class in Spanish as well. So, and then beyond that, we're doing classes in Pontiac right now. So the first Saturday of June 1st, that class is actually going to be, I've tried one of those things before, the Truth About Network Marketing. It's an awesome class that we did in the past, but we only had low attendance to it. And that's what we need to do. We need to talk more about financial literacy and the opportunity that we have, because some people, that's what they need. They keep telling us they can't afford the oils. So Anthony has an amazing presentation that he did on that, and we're going to do that and talk about why would all these individuals that are in the health and wellness field, all these nurses or medical professionals, why would they want to get into something weird like oils? Why would a person that's a six-figure income earner in the automotive industry want to get into something like oils? Is it really legit? Is it really good? So that's what that class is going to be about. And then Dana and Anthony, you guys have any Zoom classes or any additional classes you need to promote?
So there will be a Zoom class Tuesday. What's the time for that one?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Is that an intro?
I think intro to Young Living
Okay.
lifestyle.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Intro to the Young Living lifestyle. So Rihanna will be hosting that one on this channel, I believe. And then I am still putting it out for those in our team first, but we are continuing our financial literacy course. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, the 20, why do I want to say 21st? 20th. So this is a 4-part series that we're doing, and it's overall financial literacy. So it's not just necessarily network marketing, but it's financial literacy in all aspects of your life. The first one went off really well, and we had great attendance. So feel free to promote that to your team as well. For all of those within Young Living, this is something that we're offering for free. For those outside of Young Living, it is $10. So we are doing that as well. So the next one will be on the 20th at 7 o'clock. Just want to put that one out there as well.
Is that a monthly thing that you're doing, the financial thing?
So this is a series that I'm doing over the course of 8 weeks. And once it's done and gone, that is it, at least for now. So we'll be doing it every 2 weeks or every other week on Mondays at 7. So there's still 3 parts left. We did the first one last Monday. So the next one will be on the 20th.
Awesome. I love financial wellness. They're actually teaching it in my son's school, entrepreneurship. Right. He's in 4th grade, and they're teaching entrepreneurship and finances and how to handle them. And they're like renting their desks right now.
It's good.
Like, yeah.
Enough of that. And so that's why we're putting that out there. as well. I mean, it's not taught growing up, and a lot of people don't know as adults. So trying to help as many people as possible. So feel free to promote that and to tune into that if you'd like. Anything else that anyone else has going on that they'd like to promote?
Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know. So every Monday, Marlene is still doing the 15 Laws of Growth with John Maxwell, and he's one of our speakers that is going to be at the YL convention, right? So super jacked about him. If you've never seen him, I've seen him a couple times, not on video, but in person. He's amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, so he is a great leader, and she still has that. And then every first Friday of the month, we are having a Big B get together, and each month is something different. So next month is skincare and what to do with your skin during the summer. And it just kind of goes from there. So, and I will get Facebook classes and notifications up about these. Now that we have it, we booked the room, we got it, we're just gonna put it up there. Yeah. Never really made too many classes, but I'm gonna do it, darn it.
All righty. Well, let's go ahead and close out the call then. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Karen, excellent job as always. So thank you for sharing that with us. And we encourage everybody to be on for the next one. And until then, everyone take care.
Bye.
Good night.